Town Hall 12 is just around the corner, and you guys wanted to see mass miner attacks versus a maxed Town Hall 12, so that's exactly what we are doing today. There are game balance changes coming in this update which will bring the miner up to speed. It will be so much quicker, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We do have the Silver Pecker statue giveaway at the end of the month, and make sure to hit the notification bell if you haven't already to stay up to date with all of my videos. Now, the new defense, the Giga Tesla, will be a nightmare for the miners because once it gets to level 5, it does have that bomb hidden underneath it. So we're going to use the Wall Wrecker, the new siege machine, to try and come in here and hopefully take out a few things that would be helpful. One of them being the Giga Tesla. Hopefully we can get the Wizard Tower as well there. Let's get a poison spell onto the CC. King is just about to come around and help, which is very nice. And we'll hopefully get the CC down, the Giga Tesla, the Wizard Tower, and the Bomb Tower. That will be huge value from this kill squad, especially just being sacrificial heroes. Very costly there. Needed to wait of the Queen ability. Looks like she's not quite going to go where I wanted her to go, and she is going to miss out on the Bomb Tower and Wizard Tower. Would be very costly for my miners, but let's see how this turns out. Going to bring them all in from this side here. Bring the Grand Warden in as well in order to help them out. Get a heal spell on that area because there is a Wizard Tower and a Inferno Tower early on here. Then let's just be cautious with that Grand Warden's ability. I'll probably use it when they get a little bit closer to the Queen. As they come forward here, just looking for giant bombs next to that Inferno Tower and the Wizard Tower. Always a deadly combination. Let's use a Rage spell here to get the miners through that Queen and the skeleton traps. And this is something where the miners will be a lot quicker. Previously, they would have really struggled to get through skeleton traps. They actually managed pretty well there. We need a heal spell down here next to this bomb tower. We've got the 2-star guys. We've still got plenty of miners. Would have loved to have got them down with my kill squad, but this isn't looking too bad. I'm just trying to save onto this final heal spell. Kind of had to use it for that big group of miners that were getting blasted by the Wizard Tower, but I should have maybe saved it, guys. Look at all of them miners at the bottom. Still going to wrap up here with a 70% 2-star, so not too bad. And it looks like the miners certainly could be a viable strategy. Guys, remember, this is the developer build, so all of the numbers can change, and Supercell might well, in fact, change things, tweak the balance even more. I know they have mentioned the miners' movement speed, but it might be that they alter it even further after the update goes live. So from messing up my kill squad, didn't really matter because the miners didn't get round to that area. 75%. Let's move on to the next base. Here we are, guys, base number 2, and one of the things you need to try and do with the miners is create the funnel a little bit for them, the pathing. So I am going to bring the Wall Wrecker again. Let's bring the King in from the bottom and try and cut out this entire corner so that my miners can hopefully push forward into the base itself. So let's try and bring out all of this. Ideally, again, I do have miners in the siege machine. Ideally, I would probably not have miners in there, to be honest. But these are mass miner attacks. Again, it is aiming to bring you a bit of strategy, but also just, you know, a bit of fun as well. I'm not trying to be super serious with this, guys. So hopefully it will bring you a bit of fun, but also give you a little bit of an idea as to how miners might do. Now, this is actually working perfectly because I've cut out that entire side. Just going to keep an eye on my Queen here, press that ability, and then hopefully that ability should be enough to get her through the CC. I've kind of took my eyes off it to get the miners in nice and quickly here, but it certainly did look like she's done her job. Get 2 heal spells in side by side because there's a lot of splash damage early on here with that Giga Tesla, with the Queen being there, with the Inferno Tower next to the giant bombs. There's a lot of stuff there. Let's use that Grand Warden's ability, try and help them through that Giga Tesla, and another heal spell. So this is actually going quite nicely. Just going to wait a second with these other few heal spells because I'm not really in any danger of too much splash damage, although we do have a giant bomb that just went off next to a Wizard Tower, so I did have to use one of them. We've just got the 2-star guys, so that's nice. I'm just trying to see here. I think what I'm going to do, this looks like the biggest group of miners, so let's use another heal spell and get through that single Inferno onto that second Wizard Tower. And this is Again, not looking too bad. Looks like we'll probably get around about the 70% mark. We did get that with the mass Electro Dragon attack. If you missed that, make sure to check it out. That was yesterday's video, and I will link it in the top. So again, the 2-star, pretty reliable here at Town Hall 12 in terms of these strategies. The miners with them buffs are certainly going to be helpful, and I personally use them for Dark Elixir farming, so I'm quite happy with how well they're doing, obviously. Quite confident with that I could get into a base and take down that DE storage, and certainly with a bit more help, with a little bit of variety, changing up the troops and spells. Again, I'm just keeping things exactly the same here. Certainly could have pushed and made a 3-star there, and it definitely, against the right layout, will be a 3-star strategy. The mass miners may be back, but remember guys, it is the developer build, and Supercell might change things. Let's get into the final attack. Okay guys, here we go, the final attack, base number 3. Remember, these layouts aren't the meta for the new update, so likely as the layouts are updated, the attacks might get a little bit more difficult, but rest assured, Supercell will be looking at this very carefully once the update hits. Now again, the CC is something you really need to get down for the miners. They struggle very much in order to get through anything because they can't shoot up at it. And again, these are mass miner attacks for a bit of fun. Ideally, I probably wouldn't take miners inside the siege machine here. The siege machine is a fantastic tank. Look at how much damage it is absorbing away from our heroes, and it looks like the kill squad is going to be perfect here. The Queen and King are again getting that CC down, taking out a massive section of the base. Going to wait another couple of seconds before we press that Queen's ability. There we go. And then let's get them mass miners in. We do have to be careful because there's a lot of splash damage straight away here, look, right when they get to the single target inferno. So let's get a heal spell pre-healed onto that spot. We have a wizard tower up the top here as well, so I am going to put another heal spell just to help our troops through that. Then we have 3 heals and a rage left. Going to use another heal here. Good heal spell because there is a giant bomb. Then let's use the Grand Warden's ability, probably poorly timed with that, so let's compensate with a rage in order to get through that Queen. Now I have 2 heals, and I think I'm going to wait just a second till these troops get in range of that wizard tower. Well, there's a lot of troops at the top. I kind of don't want to prioritize them out, but I kind of have to because the group is bigger at the bottom. Remember, the miners do get underground quicker than the Giga Tesla can take them out. There's the 2nd star. I'm surprised we've only got 50% up until this point. No splash damage at the bottom here, so I'm going to kind of let them miners just take a little bit of damage because I do kind of need a heal spell for this area, even though we can be rest assured that this is not going to be a 3-star. It is going to probably again be close to 70% by the time we get done. If these miners get through here, they are going down quick, so we're going to have to just use that heal spell, I think. I wanted to save it for the splash damage. It is going to be a 2-star, not as impressive as the others. But there you are, guys. I hope you did enjoy that one with the mass miners. Make sure to let me know if you plan to use them down in the comments. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. Definitely a viable strategy, and again, against the right layout, I think it will be back in terms of the mass miners. You do want bases where there's not a lot of high HP buildings in the middle of the base, so the miners can concentrate on the defenses. I've been your host, Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out.